Oh! Parang ang tatlo yung nakita.
Sabi niya, the cuddle crew on Rebels are annoying, except maybe Sarah. Oh, I will check.
Hindi ko pa sila memorized. I mean, the ones that I remember are only the ones that I like or probably loathe. Alam mo yung mga
how do you
nasa
feel
gitna?
about Valeria?
I love her.
Sabi ko na eh.
Gorgeous.
Sabi ko na eh.
Ba't ko bang morning crush si Val?
I knew it.
Gorge.
She's gorge. Hello to Yon Tipian and also reading yung mga ka-MMP niya last night. Teacher Ina, Kiki, Rai, and Jua. Jua yung name. Ay, di ba? Girl.
Jowa.
Akala ko pangalan niya. Jua yung name niya.
Jowa Riwa.
Labo. Hello, Jose Mario. Sorry. Oh,
Alam mo, Antonio.
It's giving Antonio.
Antonio!
Hello, Jose Mario. Shout out to your colleague here, Mendoza. Lay Omania says hello. Also, Jay Escobar. And your Finman groupmates, Eileen, Jen, Carl, and Mina. And that's it for Greece.
Saying hi to Rafaela Reyes, who says, good morning, guys. And to Rafael Reyes, may bago na bang love team? Rafaela and Rafaela.
Parang...
Paeng and paenga.
Parang hindi yata.
Parang di tugma. Let's say hi to a few people on X. Saying hello to Hottie H. Saying hi to Mara. And hi to Juice Blank. Greeting Melai Supergirl. Saying hello to Lilo Boy. Enjoy your time in Boracay. Also saying hi to Abby CJ and Renz Rufil. And I believe that might be it for greets on TikTok. No, sorry, not TikTok. On X. Dami na kasing social. X, TikTok, what else is on the horizon, right? And that's it for greets.
All right, so here we go. Giant batch of the top 10, courtesy of Glensum. Looking at you. Let's start off with Mike Ferrer. Looking at you and seeing your fancy car, luxurious house, and wealthy family. Well, makes sense why she left me for you. Alam mo, medyo concede ka na. Kasi nakita
talo
mo
ka eh.
Ay, sus.
Parang wala. I can't compete.
And Maxim De Winter says, looking at you, I never thought it possible to be disgusted this much with another human being.
Oh my gosh. Grabe naman.
From Victoriano, looking at you and the way you move your eyes to the upper right corner while talking means you're lying. Ito yung mga sinasabi natin before, di ba? We talked about this, na apparently it's across the board. Yung parang when people, while they're talking, when they look to the left or to the right, one means they're lying. Basta parang ganun.
I don't know.
There
I've
is
seen
such a
that.
thing. Merong ganun.
I've seen that, yeah.
I don't know how true though, but yeah, they say. Parang if you always look to the left or to the right, I forgot.
Sige, every time you tell us you're 36, I'll look at you and check.
Ako dapat ang gagawa. If
Oo
I say
nga.
I'm 36 and
Dapat
then
titingin
I
ka sa... Yun nga, titingnan ko nga kung ano yung natural movement ng eyes mo.
meron pa when people look up while they're talking.
Kasi parang nag-iisip
Parang
sila.
nag-iisip or something, I don't know.
Oh, but I don't know.
I
Maybe,
forgot.
di ba,
But-
don't we do
but
stuff
the
like
thing
that
is-
anyway? Even when we're not lying?
Chico does not believe he's lying. He's convinced.
Oh, who said it's about me? I'm not lying.
He's convinced he's 36
And I
years
know
old.
a lot of people, older generation, who say they don't trust people who are shifty. Yung hindi makatingin sa'yo pag nagsasalita.
Yeah, I think just
Parang in general. Kasi it's like, what are
bilang
you
older
hiding?
generation, I think that's pretty common.
In general. Parang like, why
Oo.
can't you look at me
Even
straight?
for us,
Like when
yeah.
you're talking, why do you keep looking away? Like you look to the left, to the right,
Yeah, parang
up,
kasi
down.
like, what's happening?
Yung parang
Why
like,
are you giving
oo,
off like
yes.
nervous energy?
Yun.
That's why a lot of the dating shows nowadays, when they have conversation and they say what I like about you or what you like about me, they always include eye contact.
Yeah, super. I cannot agree more. Usually when people ask me tips about hosting, because I remember early days, that was my thing. Like I would try to focus on a point far away, like maybe the other side of the opposite side of the ballroom or wherever it is.
Oh, when you should connect, diba?
And then somebody told me, look at the people. Like, don't look like far away. Like, if you need to look at them one by one, do so. And I was like, oh nga, and it makes such a huge difference when you make eye contact.
Because they feel like you're addressing them specifically.
Ako
And so they're
naman,
more engaged as an audience.
I thought the opposite was more correct. Na parang, so that you're not looking at just one person, parang just, glaze your eyes and look far. And then, they'll just assume that you're talking to all of them when apparently the opposite is more effective.
And you
Yeah.
know what makes it even more relatable? You talk to them, you look at them, you go down to them and have conversations one by one.
Like,
I usually
be
do
side
this.
by side with them,
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a little bit of contact.
I usually do this when I do when I host. I also sing sometimes. So when I sing, I go down and I sit down on the tables. I have
Yes.
conversations with them as I sing to them, and then they are part of your team
True.
because you want them to be there with you every single step of the way.
And Shivana was saying, looking at you, I immediately saw that I hurt you more than I realized.
Oh.
Parang gets yung parang
the sadness,
the
in,
sadness
the
in their eyes.
That's undeniable.
Uno Cinco says, looking at you reminds me of a red balloon my dad bought me as a kid. Looks expensive, beautiful and shiny, pero pag putok, wala naman palang laman. Ooh,
Empty.
yeah, empty.
Nothing but air.
All air. From Advenchoy, sabi ng cosmetologist, looking at you, parang gusto ko na lang maging dentista. This is an uphill climb we're talking about here. And from Wildfire, looking at you, na-realize ko bigla ang halaga ng edukasyon para hindi ka mapariwara. A little harsh. From Twindy, looking at you, I want to laugh at myself for hating you before. Hindi ka naman talaga nakaka-insecure. Actually, basura ka. Maybe it's just me and my last ex syndrome.
Oh.
Na parang you tend to hate on your last ex because nga that's what you need to get over them.
Yeah, sometimes that's what you need to do. And I really enjoyed having that last conversation with one of my exes who told me that, yeah, do whatever you need to do to move on.
Yeah. Well,
If you
which
want
is
to hate
also
me, hate me.
a Jungkook song. I'm surprised he hasn't released. It talks about that. And the Suerte Super Guy, looking at you,
Super sweet.
hindi, apparently Suerte
Panibago
Super.
na?
The entire time yata, either I've been misreading it, or pinalitan niya. Pero now, it's Suerte Super Guy. Or maybe all this time, it was Suerte Super Guy. Not Super Suerte Guy. I
Okay.
don't know. Tell us. Suerte Super Guy was saying, looking at you, using my binoculars, katapat ng window ng condo mo, pwede pa move yung cabinet mo. Hindi ko masyado makita pag natutulog ka.
My God.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Pero it's a common thing, ha? Di ba in like movies, short films, yung pag magkatapat yung units niyo sa condo and you create this little thing. you hold up notes or you... Yeah, it's usually
Di
a
ba may
thing.
Taylor
It's a
Swift
very
song na
common,
ganon?
very common theme. From Al Macchiato, looking at you is enough to set me off. Wala ka namang ginagawa sa akin, pero for some reason, makita lang kita, umiinit talaga ulo.
Nakakakulong ng dugo yung...
Pero may ganon ha, like sometimes you feel unfair, pero you just can't help it. Like they haven't done anything wrong.
Sometimes you almost feel bad.
It's just a vibe.
Yeah.
Yung parang, ewan ko, something
I
about
just don't
this
like
person.
you.
Yeah. And it's weird. From Genshin Impacto, looking at you, parang kamukha mo yung chika babe na naka-fishnet stockings na nakasandal sa lamppost na kumakaway-kaway sa akin kagabi.
Doppelganger.
Maybe.
Possibly.
And plus, it's dark.
How are you going to know that that's the person that you
Right?
saw? Right?
And from Advenchoy, looking at you, you seem like someone who has comprehension, who needs some comprehension skills. So, kung nahihirapan kang intindihan ang nangyayari, let me explain it to you. Ako ang asawa ng nilalandi mong lalaki. Okay. And from Rice Cake Ian, looking at you makes me wonder if you really are who you claim to be. Because the math is not mathing. So it's likely the meth is mething.
The what?
The what?
I don't know. I
The
don't know.
math is not
The
math.
math is not. So.
Not mathing.
Yun na nga. And the two
And the
tops.
fentanyl is not fentanyl.
And the top looking at you comes from Fitz Villafuerte and Coco Hernandez.
They both say,
Fitz says, looking at you, I see the broken soul that my Messiah complex wants to fix.
"Here, let me fix you."
You look broken. It's just my type.
My God. Meron
I can
talaga.
You know what?
you.
You're just as toxic as the person that you're trying to fix, I feel. If that's your goal in life, to fix other people.
Yeah,
Tsaka parang you're being toxic to yourself. Kasi
actually that's true.
you're putting all the pressure on yourself to fix all these people.
Totoo
And
yan.
sometimes they can't be fixed.
And then it's like an uphill climb.
Exactly.
And from Coco Hernandez, looking at you, I now have a cautionary tale of how failure will look like.
Boom.
Damn.
Ow! Ouch! Okay.
Tell me how you really feel.
I know, right? Please don't hold back on my account. What about us?
Oh, looking at you.
So step one, think of someone first. Who are you talking to? And then tell us what you see. So it could be somebody you like, somebody you don't like,
Maybe somebody you were just staring at?
somebody you just met.
Earlier today or yesterday, something like that.
Yeah. Sige. Looking at you. Who wants to go first?
Yesterday, when I ran into Pura Luca Vega, I said, because Pura's my friend. I introduced them when they started Drag Them. So I just copied what was said in the last episode. Pray for him.
True.
But it's jokes all around, right?
True.
Let's laugh at ourselves sometimes.
Ano ba? Looking at you. Anong kanta yan? Sige, mauna ka na. Google ko lang kung ano yung kanta.
Looking at you. I see the past, but also I can't help but think of what could be the future.
Oh.
When you have history with someone, you know? Doesn't have to be romantic.
Ah, that's true.
Like you
That's
just,
true, that's
you,
true.
You just kind of like remember the relationship you used to have with that person.
Mm.
And then you wonder, oh, will we ever go back to that? Or, you know, what does the future hold? Will we have like possibly an even better relationship in the future?
Will the past
Affect the future?
affect the future? Will the past become the future?
That is the question.
Ako siguro looking at you, I see a Marvel movie. Endgame.
Oh, I like that.
I see the end game. Or to quote Almost Paradise from Footloose, looking at you, I can see forever in your eyes.
Oh my god.
Almost paradise, we're looking on heaven's door.
Alam mo,
Almost paradise.
I can't take that song seriously anymore kasi they
Really?
use that song as the parang OBB song of Bachelor in Paradise.
Oh,
And
really?
usually,
Kasi Almost
when they
Paradise.
play that, yung parang the bachelors and bachelorettes, they do like funny stuff on cam yung sa video nila. Tapos yun yung music. Kasi nga, you know, Bachelor in Paradise is not as serious as like The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. Parang it's more like di ba parang free for all. You're all dating there. So, chaotic siya. So, the OPB, very silly, very lighthearted, and ano lang. Pero yung music, yung almost paradise.
Like, I remember,
Ano?
this will date me. So, the first time I went to the US, it was during Footloose yung sikat.
Ah, okay. Yung bagong Footloose. Yung
Luma eh. Kasi that's the part of the kwento.
I was trying to help you, sis.
So, okay, so I listened to the radio. I was a big radio fan. Obviously, I was in the radio. Pero gets, like, I was a big radio fan. A big fan of Billboard, Hot 100. So, I listened to a radio station in the hotel, right? We were in LA. And then, the radio station was playing Almost Paradise as a shtick 24/7. Like literally, paulit. It was on loop.
On loop?
It was on loop. I
That
don't
would
know.
drive me insane.
I don't know the context. So I was like, I want to listen to what people are playing in the US. And here comes one song over and over
And over again.
It was so weird. I don't even know what was up. Like what the gimmick was.
Bakit ganon? Was
I
it
don't
like,
know, I don't know.
were they just heavily promoting the song? Or
Maybe, or siguro ginawa nga nilang
Theme
shtick,
song siya.
or siguro parang like para mag number one or something. Maybe they loved the song. But it was so weird because who would listen to that?
Hello,
Even your ratings will
that's
suffer.
like hell on earth.
Hell on
If you
earth.
had to listen to one song over and over and over and over again.
Kaya nga sobrang like
Tsaka kahit love mo yung song, you'd end up hating it.
hating it. Kaya yun, like I remember, I was like listening to it. Bakit yan na naman? Wala mamaya. Oh, ayun na naman.
Parang Groundhog Day.
Yes. Kaya sobrang naalala ko yung Almost Paradise.
So,
My
so
gosh.
looking at that DJ, looking at you, I see an Ed Sheeran song. I see Fired.
Hindi, ako feeling ko it's the station's thing. It's
They
their
just play the
shit.
same thing over and over and over
Oh,
again.
yeah. I don't think the DJ will do, and I don't think he can do that without
Anyone calling them out.
calling them out, diba? Or without the permission of the station. Because, hello, obviously after a couple of plays, matutunugan na nung boss mo na ginagawa mo siya. If it was people. Apparently not.
Oh, that's so weird, no? You never
I never
found
found
out
that.
na?
I was still a kid, so you know, I mean, like I just found it weird, and
Oh, yeah.
I immediately looked for another station. I was like, okay, because that was a very popular station. Yung Kiss FM, yung kay Ryan Seacrest. So yun, like at the time, pre-Ryan, yeah, that was my experience. So I looked for another station. Kasi nga weird.
Okay.
Okay, so did everyone give?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes, we
there
did.
you go. It's a weekend.
So weekend.
We are going to enjoy it.
Have a great one.
Or
We're gonna go watching drag queens, drag